for people who want to know what is the Keith Andrew Network, you're watching the one and only Keith Andrew Network. The whole point of my talk show is to show people that even with having a learning disability, I can still amount to something. And at the same time, I'm able to turn myself into an example for people out there dealing with any types of learning disabilities and disabilities that never give up and prove people wrong. Prove to them that labels do not dictate who you are and who you want to be. To prove to them, you can still amount to something. So hashtag break the labels. Now, each of you have 5 minutes of your time. And the first one, I'm going to start off, it's Rich. So the first question I want to ask you is tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an actor, for one thing. 9 years in Hollywood. Pretty much a normal guy, just trying to work out there and make it.
Perfect. All right, we can. If there's any dead spots, I can always edit that spot out. But Chris, what about you? Same exact question.
I'm an actor like Ron. Can you hear me well?
Yep, I hear you. It's actually his name. It's Richard.
Oh, my apologies, Richard.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm an actor myself. I've been in the acting business for 6 years now. I'm currently represented by the Screen Artist Talent Agency in Asheville, North Carolina. Prior to going into acting, I was a professional. I was in college, and at the time, I was very interested in pursuing acting, but I decided to put it off to concentrate on my studies and focus on my future professional career. I left college with a master's degree in education. I got my teacher certification. I was in the teaching profession for a few years, but was very unhappy with it, and I just decided to leave it altogether. And that's when the itch for acting came back. And back in 2015, I submitted for a representation with a local agency back home in Tennessee, and I was very fortunate to be selected as one of their newer talents. And from there, I've had some success, finding me some acting work at the local level. Right now, I'm working to try to take my career to the next level, still pursuing my big break. Hopefully, I will, in the near future, find that, land that acting role, that acting gig, which will help my career take off.
Yeah, that's great.
So the next one on Richard is what attracted you to begin your career as an actor?
Well, I started 9 years ago. I was a paramedic before in the ER, and I retired from that. I was doing acting before because I love acting. I mean, that's my passion. I love it to death. I mean, it's in my veins, I mean, I've had some success. I mean, I've done like 20 indie films already. And I just, I'm trying to get into that mode where I eventually will work my way up to Screen Actors Guild. But what got me into it was just I'd love to perform, It's just in me. I love performing in front of audiences and people.
No, I agree with you 100%. You have to be passionate and you have to be determination. You have to light
determination and committed.
Absolutely.
Committed. You can never give up. You just got to keep on plugging, keep on going.
There's so many different words you can use, but the point is you have to be passionate about it. For me, doing the talk show, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life until the day I die. Now, you guys being actors, you have to have that fire and determination and say, you know what, regardless if I do get this role, I don't get there. No, I do not get this role. It will not extinguish the fire. From the moment you say you want to do this for the rest of your life, go in every single day. It's a battle. You're going to get 1,000 rejections. You're going to get 100 yes. But to go to the next step as you're climbing a ladder, each step, you're getting closer to fame. So you just have to keep digging. You just like what Robin Williams said. Robin Williams said it's like once more into the deep. When he was like talking about William Churchill, and during I think the movie was like Willie Gracer. It had Robin Williams and Renee DiCaprio. I can't think of the name in the movie, but that's the line he was talking about. He quotes Shakespeare, but the point is, you look at people like DiCaprio, you look at Robin Williams, you look at Kristen Bell and Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. could have committed suicide. He got so far in depression and everything, but look at him. He's now a household name. Chris Evans, and Chris Hemsworth, these guys, had to eat crap to get where they are today. And that's where the three of us are, just reaching, you're only 1 year ahead of me, but this is, you're very passionate about what you're doing, don't make excuses. Every day is a battle. Every day you gotta win, you gotta lose. But the biggest thing you can get out of it is you learn and you appreciate the experience.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're right.
But now I'm going to ask Chris the same exact question. What attracted you to begin your career as an actor?
I'm sorry, Keith. Was you talking to me?
Yes.
So what was the question again?
What attracted you to begin your career as an actor?
When I think the main thing was when I watched these actors on film and TV. I mean, I could see myself doing that one day, and I thought, I told myself, why could that not be me? And I started out pretty late. I just didn't know where to begin, or where to start, or how to start. But when my first step, however, was when I found out there was an agency nearby that was accepting new talents. I went ahead and applied, and I was very lucky to be one of those accepted. And once as soon as I landed my first acting job and was right behind the camera, I mean, I knew from there that this was something that I was going to really like, something I was really going to enjoy. And since that time, I've been working hard to try to, land bigger parts. I mean, sometimes, you have to accept smaller roles. I mean, work as background extras to help climb that ladder of success. And I just took advantage of every opportunity as possible. I mean, whether it be accepting working as a background extra or taking acting classes, just to learn as much about the industry as I can to learn.
No, absolutely. So, Rich, I'm going to ask you the next one. Is what has been your greatest achievements as being a professional actor?
My greatest achievement has been a couple of my films. Really good films. I mean, good indie films, I would say. where I had lead role, I had the leads in them. And just my recognition of, my peers, and
All right. So the other question I want to ask you, actually, Chris, same as that question. What has been some of your greatest achievements of being an actor?
I'm sorry, Keith. Was you talking to me? I'm sorry. I'm just not hearing you clearly.
No, the question I said to you is, what has been your greatest achievements of being a professional actor?
Well, I would say I think my greatest achievement so far was appearing in my first feature film back in 2018. It was a movie. It's called Marbles and Bullets. It's the movie right now is currently in post-production. It's scheduled to be released next year. And I thought being a part of that movie was a big deal to me at the time, because up to that point, I mean, I was like landing small roles in television shows. I wanted to appear on movies as well, and that for me I thought was a step in the right direction for my acting career. Just being able to be a part of that film.
All right. Actually, while we're still on you, I want to ask you the other question. Is let's see, I'm looking for a good one. Tell me about what you're working on right now.
At this time, I have a very busy schedule outside of acting. I'm still searching for acting work, submitting for roles which I believe would be a good fit for me. I mean, my agent right now is helping me with that as well. She's been very successful at helping me land auditions. My most recent work was a commercial I did in North Carolina about I think it was back in April of this year. But at this time, I'm still continuing to submit, find additional acting work, and just
Hey, Rich, what about you? What can you, the same exact question? What are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on a film that's going to be hopefully shoot in January. I'm going to meet with the people up at a red carpet premiere in September, on September the 10th, up in Valleywood, which is up above Fresno, where they've been shooting quite a few movies up that way now. And it's called Wolfina. And it's about a woman werewolf, and kind of like a G.I. Joe type that I'm supposed to be. And she falls in love with the G.I. Joe, and it's kind of like a DC comic kind of film. And I'm going to go up and go to this red carpet premiere. I was invited to it, and that's going to be great. Everything I'm working on, I got kind of a lot of stuff in the oven right now. A good director friend of mine wants to reboot LA Law, and he's got a contract with Prime Video to have all his movies and TV shows show on Prime Video as original series. Hopefully that comes through. I have a film called Retribution Room that's in post-production. I just started going to acting classes with Darren Warren in Los Angeles. And I'm just I've just been busy. Just been busy.
Well, let me
and,
ask
and
you.
networking and being really busy and just trying to hustle and get roles. And actually my agent is Debris Talent Agency in Los Angeles out of Glendale. He's a SAG-AFTRA franchised agency. And I've been with him for about a year now. And I've had quite a good auditions with him. I've been out for a little bit because I had to get a surgery done on my nose. And it's kind of, I won't be getting this done until November to kind of put it off because I want to go up to this red carpet, this red carpet premiere, so I can lynch this role.
No, absolutely. Actually, you bring up a good subject, but I want to ask you, with everything going on with the pandemic, has this given you an opportunity to sit back and refocus your career? I mean, people always say, oh, wouldn't it be great just to stay home and do absolutely nothing? Now you kind of got that. Now people are, complaining about it. But with everything in your acting career, do you think this has given you a new outlook on your life?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm home most of the time, and I'm either on Actors Access or I'm on Casting Frontier or LA Casting, and I'm always submitting constantly to anything that fits my archetypes. And pretty much, I've been and then at home I read a lot of acting books. I just read this book here, Michael Caine, Acting in Film, which was a wonderful book. And I'm just putting things together once this all breaks through, and hopefully soon this pandemic will end. Hopefully that things will start picking up pretty good again.
Absolutely, and that's one thing I do want to promote for our listeners and fans. Make sure wear a mask, get vaccinated. The faster people get their crap together, the faster we can beat this and get a sense of back of being.
Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated. I'm fully vaccinated, so.
No,
there's
likewise.
There's so many people out there that's not vaccinated, and I don't know why they don't get vaccinated, but they probably should. They probably need to get vaccinated.
But the biggest thing is you can't fake stupid.
Yeah.
But like I said, with everything going on in today's world, yes, we need to be vaccinated. Let me ask you this, not to talk about politics or anything, but let's change up the format. What is your opinion? Do you think this magically fell out of the sky, or do you think it was made up in a lab? Because there are different variations that people say it was made as a weapon from the Chinese.
Well, I don't know. I don't know for sure if it was a weapon. I do believe it could have leaked out of a lab.
Yeah,
because that's possible. Because on an accident, things do happen. I mean, it's happened before, and they caught some lab leaks one time before. Who knows? It's hard to tell, but I know it's a big mess.
It's true, and we all seen Planet of the Apes, so it could be a lot worse. But wrapping up the talk show, Chris, I'm gonna pass it over to you. How can our fans and listeners get in touch with you?
Oh, are you talking about by
Social
phone
media
number or email?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Social media, yes.
Social media. I can be reached on Facebook, Instagram at actor Chris Bath, Twitter at Chris Bath 5. All those words together.
And Rich, how can people follow you on social media?
Facebook under Richard During. Instagram. I have Instagram. I can't remember offhand what it is, but they just typed in Richard During, that would come up. But it's probably at Richard During, I think. They can see my IMBD Pro. They can see me there under Richard During. actually then go on there and they can see videotapes, you know, demo reels. And, that's pretty much it. I don't use Twitter too much. I just don't care for it all that well. I use mostly Facebook and Instagram for followers.
No, absolutely. Now, wrapping up our interview segment, our fans can see so much brand new content on the Keith Andrew Network is available on YouTube. Make sure to hit the notification button and follow us on, let's see, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag Keith Andrew Network. And but if you go to the YouTube show, we have so much great content from professional wrestling, from independent actors, like you guys, independent CEOs. There's so many great things to like on the Keith Andrew Network. But wrapping up our interview segment, it was an honor and a privilege to have you guys on the show. I just want to say thank you for your time and have a good night.
Welcome. All right, thank you.